Hey guys, welcome to the Threesome Show. It's Bridget and we have Dawn here.
What's
Today
going
we're
on,
gonna
Bridge?
What's up, Dawn? How
What are
you
we talking
been?
about tonight? I'm good.
Um, Tonight we're gonna be talking about some of the biggest red flags when dating.
I like that. Yeah, let's
Okay.
talk about some dating red flags. So what's
Yeah.
one of your dating red flags?
Okay. A dating red flag from me would be okay, so one would be like manners. If I see someone like don't talk to their moms, respectfully, that's kind of like a red flag because I feel like that's a reflection of how you would be talking to me. Um, or even like when people, like I cuss a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I was always raised like when you're around your elders, like you shouldn't curse and stuff like that. So like I don't curse around my mom, even though she know I cuss. And so if I was to meet someone's mother, I wouldn't be cussing around their mother or their father. So, and I feel like everyone, just because like they might have a relationship with their moms, they not like really understand and be respectful around other people's, parents or elders. So that's one red flag for me.
I definitely agree with that. So two things you said that I totally agree with. One, if a man can't respect his mom, he's never gonna respect his woman
Yeah.
because his mom brought him into this damn earth, and if he can't respect her, he ain't gonna respect somebody that he's sleeping with.
Right.
And then the other thing is cursing and stuff around your parents. Like I've been always grown raised that your elders you have a certain amount of respect for,
Yeah.
whether it be your parents or just an adult in the street. Like
Right.
even as old as I am, if I see a older lady in the street, I will not curse around her. And if I do
Yeah.
curse by accident, I'm like, oh, excuse me, I apologize. But if they don't
Right.
have that kind of respect, yeah, that's a definite red flag because
Right.
they did it's manners and respect all roll into one, and if you can't have that, like, yeah, yeah. Or
Yeah.
for me, it's a lady that curses and stuff in the street, like loud curses in the street. That should
Yeah.
just make me cringe. It's like,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I cuss like a sailor, but I get it from my mother. Like, so my mother, like, she probably cursed the worst. Like, I don't know nobody who cussed more than her. But it's crazy because she always taught us like don't cuss around our elders and stuff. So I was unfortunately born into it. But I do try to watch what I say, and I definitely don't curse around like people's mothers, fathers, grandmothers, older people. I wouldn't do that. So even though like I cuss, I know to watch my mouth. Even though I'm grown, I still wouldn't cuss around older adults and stuff.
yeah, I totally agree. And Angie hit the nail on the head. She was like the first time I saw my boyfriend curse in front of his grandmother. Wow, like
Yeah.
that's two steps worse than just your mom. Like, I almost popped him myself. Yo, you should have popped him, Ange. It's it's first of all what you do in front of your parents. You
Yeah.
kind of expect your children to do in front of you, and if you don't
Hmm.
respect your parents, then how you gonna raise somebody to respect
Right.
you or respect your parent? Like you cursing in
Yeah.
front of them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And even
Ange.
even though like okay, so clearly him and his grandmother have a relationship where it's like okay, they probably he cursed around her and she might be fine with that, but as a partner, he has to understand that he can't he the things he do with his family, he might can't go to Angie family and cuss around her mother or her grandmother because they might find that unacceptable. So I feel like people should know that like, just because your family, your parents cool with it, even though you might be grown, you can't go around everybody parents thinking like you could be cussing and stuff.
And I've had friends that has basically felt like, okay, I'm an adult, I can say what I want, whatever I want to say,
Yeah.
and I look at them kind of sideways, like you wouldn't allow or expect anybody to curse in front of your parents or your grandparents. So why would you do it in front of somebody else's?
Right.
Um, and it's still respect for elders. So yeah, yeah. And I I curse a lot. I curse a whole lot. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I've had to curtail my cursing on this show because my previous seasons I cursed a lot on the show.
Oh, you
As a matter,
did?
my older sister was like, "Yeah, I can't watch your show. Like, I just
Really?
can't do it."
Yeah.
Um, so I've had to cut back on what type of cursing I do. Uh, but if you can't, a woman who curses like yelling across the bitch and come on, just pull it back
I mean,
in.
I ain't gonna lie. I do cuss a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I do. But I can say I don't cuss around my elders, so you gotta give me that. Other than that, you gotta blame my mom because it's her fault.
Okay, okay. We ain't gonna come down too hard on mom though. No say
Yeah.
shout out to moms. Let's see what Angie said. Um, get monetized. Died. You can't. Yes, that was one of the biggest drawbacks, Angie, to getting monetized. The first 3 seasons I did this show, I was way too vulgar. Way too vulgar. Oh, we lost Bridge, but she coming back. So don't sign off just because it's my ugly face. She'll be back in a minute. Um, let's see. I curse like a sailor, but outside of my mama. Okay, true. Um, yeah. So, and I'm just gonna fill some air while we wait for Bridge to come back on. But yeah, it's just a huge red flag if you find a guy that is outwardly disrespectful in front of their parents. Like, I mean, no disrespect to white folks. I know white folks get away with that stuff, and they kind of say what they want around their parents. But if you black and you feel like you could just curse,
Sorry.
I I told I told y'all she was coming back. Don't disconnect because it's just my ugly face. She back. Oh, I can't hear you. Nah, go out, come back in. Um, so it's just really all about levels of respect. And if a man has levels of respect for his mom, especially his mom, then you should expect that he's gonna have some type of levels of respect for you as well.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. There she goes. See,
Okay,
I
cool.
told
I'm
y'all she was
sorry.
coming back.
I apologize. There won't be no more interruptions.
Let's see. The renegade said more like they pick and choose who can do what on this app. Nah, no, don't pick and choose. I don't know who the renegade is. Shout out. Thank you so much for joining in. Um, but let's see. Asia J. Like, why are you saying fuck your mom? Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah. Anytime some two things, and I don't know. This is just a me thing for guys. If he disrespects his mom, or if he disrespects his child's mother,
Mm.
those are two things. Like, come on now. I don't care what y'all going through. That she still brought your child into this earth, and if you love your child, like love her, at least
Right.
on some level. You might not love what she do or what she's doing to you, but still have some level of love for her. So yeah, another dating red flag. Oh, I like the chat tonight. Another dating red flag is when a man says,
Oh my goodness. You the one with all the money. Yeah.
"Oh, I was just having a conversation with somebody
Yeah.
about that."
Hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why you pocket watching?
And I may even make jokes because if a lot of women making good money these days. Shout out to the women who making good money. And I might make a joke every now and then, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna try to big up my chest and push as much money out my pocket as I can. I try to hold
Yeah.
it down. Um, let's see. That's not a that's not a joke. like him
Clocking your
clocking
fun.
your funds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I wouldn't want a woman to do that to me. Like I don't do
Right.
that to a woman. Like, you
Right.
know, oh wow, this is crazy. Literally, I've been having this conversation, and these are the same comments that was being said. I hate when the big money, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and some guys are really self conscious about a woman who makes money. That's a red flag.
True.
That's a true red flag. Like if you can't
Yeah.
celebrate somebody for doing well in this world, then don't be with them. Honestly,
Yeah. Or go work harder. You know what I'm saying? It should motivate you, if
yeah,
anything.
get your own.
Yeah. So Don, what are some dating red flags you got for us?
So some dating red flags for me is, I think I've said this before, a woman who tries to present herself one way, even though she's another way. Like I like somebody to present them true self, their true self.
Right.
Um, if you sexual and you like to get it in, then let's talk about getting it in.
Hmm.
But don't be like, oh, I'm shy and I don't do that. And then we get in the bedroom and you like a porn star. Come on, like why can't we just be real with each other?
True,
Like
but I mean, I don't. I feel like some people are just shy initially, you know. So
I'm like keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm never
true.
gonna be just totally after sex. But don't sit there and present yourself like, oh my God, like I was a Catholic school girl and I never did
I'm an
nothing my whole
angel.
life. Here
Hmm.
you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
A woman should be
Yeah.
modest. Yeah, there's a difference between being modest and faking.
Yeah, but men always say I want a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. So pick which one.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be fake with me. Motherfucker bust that motherfucker open. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Yo, I'm telling you, if a woman, and I've had this shit happen, if a woman presents herself one way, and I already know just by certain ways and actions that we about to get it in, don't sit there and be like, hey, no, I won't do that. And then no saying you swinging from the chandelier like 15 minutes later. That's the last time I'm gonna see you because you can't be real. You can't be honest
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
I like
Um.
honesty.
Yeah. So another red flag to me would be a man or woman, because it can happen on both ends. Just somebody who doesn't take care of their children. To me, that's a huge red flag.
Hell yeah.
That's a no. Like if somebody don't even care about their own bloodline, definitely not care about
Yeah.
you. It's just like they parents, you know. If somebody don't care about their moms, they're not gonna care about you. But if somebody don't take care of their kids, I cannot respect it. That's men or women.
Yeah. I definitely that's a huge red flag for me. If a woman has children and her
Hmm.
children are not with her,
Yeah.
I need to dig in to find out why.
Right. Right.
Why are your children not with you?
Yep.
It's oh my God, I hate a deadbeat. Yeah, and I try to
Yep.
dig in to find out why. Because I've met women who their children are not with them.
Hmm.
Some of them it was just a better situation for the children. They were out
Yeah.
there wilding or whatever, and they're trying to get themselves cleaned up. I need to know at that point, are you cleaned up already? Because I don't need to be around
Right.
you while you're trying to get cleaned up.
Yeah. Or it's even like I do know somebody who is with somebody who don't take care of their child, a woman who doesn't take care of her child, and it's kind of like she don't have any interest. Even the time that she is free, she don't have no interest to take care of her kids. So that to me is a huge red flag. Like, and vice versa, whether it's a man too.
Yeah, that's like one of my biggest because I have children. I mean, all my
Hmm.
children are grown at this point, but when I had children and they were younger, if you're not gonna have your children, you can't be around mine. Like,
Right.
there's a reason that your children aren't with you.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and be cool
And
with that reason
yeah.
because the child is always the priority. Absolutely,
Yep.
absolutely, Asia. The child is always a priority. And hold on, Dante was like, or excuse me, Deontay. It was like his son is glued to him. Absolutely, like that's
Hmm.
good man shit. Like, really.
Yeah. And me, like, I don't even have kids, but if I date a man and he don't have his kids, it's a no. Like, I'm not one of the women that be like, oh, good thing he don't got his kids all the time, so I could get more. No, like that to me just
Nah.
show you what type of man you are. Like the
Yep.
biggest red flag, you know.
It's just
Um,
crazy.
and to me, it's like I respect men that it's like they is like very active fathers. Like I'd be like, okay, like I like that, you know. So big red flag if you not in your child's life or you know you rarely in your child's life. That's a no for me. You got any other red flags, Don?
Um, so another red flag for me. Let's see. I just said the woman that curses a lot. Not curses a lot, but just yells out curses. Just like fucking
Okay.
just see her girlfriend or girl. Hey, bitch! Nah, no, nah. Bring that shit back, nigga.
Okay.
Um, a woman who dresses really, really slutty to me.
Okay.
That's just good on the eyes, but that is not somebody who want to be with me.
Okay.
Um, shout out to all of the women who are really proud of their bodies and they put that out there.
Hmm.
Um, no, bitch is not just a term of endearment. Just like a guy shouldn't be yelling out, "What up, nigga?" across the street, neither should a woman be yelling out, "Hey, bitch!" It shouldn't happen. Um, but yeah, so definitely if somebody is, I lost my train of thought, but if I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but anyway, because the damn the
You
chat is
said
popping.
dressing too
There we
provocative.
go. Thank you.
Hmm. Go ahead.
Um, so it's cool for somebody to be proud of their body. Um,
Angie, no. That's how I feel, Angie too. I'm like, bitch, guess what happened? You
yeah,
know.
but say it low. Keep that shit
I
inside.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think it is a difference when it's like women who are overly loud because you trying to get attention versus like
Mm-hmm.
you just having an average conversation. Like, bitch, let me tell you what the
Yeah.
fuck the tea meant. You
There you
know.
go.
So okay, okay.
So a woman who is really proud of her body, um, I'm cool with that, and I applaud it. And in
Mm.
certain settings, absolutely, you put your body out there. If you on the beach, um, whispers, "Hey, bitch." Um, but if you are, I don't know, you go into the club. One of the biggest pet peeves for me is the woman who wears the short fucking skirt, goes to
With
the
the booty
club
cheeks hanging out.
and constantly pulling it down. Either let it show or take the damn dress off. Like go home,
Sure.
change it to something else. Like if you gotta constantly pull it down, you're not
Hmm.
wearing something that you're comfortable in.
Yeah.
And I like eye candy. Eye candy's cool. I enjoy looking at women and shout out to the women who put themselves out there for me to look at. I look at billboards because I like to read them. I look at women because I like to see them. But
Yeah.
for my woman, nah, you need to have some class about yourself. So I said I love
Um,
that.
I see Asia Road dating red flag when men hang out with their boys more than their woman significant other. Um, yeah, that's a huge red flag. Cause sir, why? What do they have that I don't have? Like, no. I cut a man
Now,
off one time because of that.
and I also feel the same way about women. Like when you get into a relationship, certain things should change.
Yeah.
Not saying that you should not still hang out with your friends, because I still want not the sausage party. um, you should still hang out with your friends and you should still have that connection.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are definite times when you should spend time with your mate, and it shouldn't be like a every weekend situation. Oh, I'm going out with my girls. I'm gonna holler at you tonight. Nah, especially if you live together. Nah,
Yeah.
we going out together. Like, let's just go do something together. And if your
Yeah.
friends got a mate, then they can come do it with us. Especially if your friends are single.
Yeah.
If you are in a relationship and your friends are single,
Yeah. I
keep,
have
keep minimize that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a homegirl, she's married, and I do respect that she's married. So I don't, even though I'm single, I want to be outside sometimes. I actually like hold back from hitting her up and being like, "Hey, you trying to come out?" You know what I'm saying? Unless it can be like a group thing where like her husband, and really anytime I ask her, I really don't mind if she bring her husband because I have other friends that have, partners and stuff. So I don't really mind that. But I really do keep in mind that she's married and her life is completely different. And I know that her time with her husband is her number one priority, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to try to drag her outside because I'm single, when she's married. And it's crazy because even though she's married, she like wants me to be married so we could do married couple shit. But that's not how the world works. So,
So I had some really two really good friends of mine, and they were both single, and
hmm
they would be out at barbecues and hitting the club. And I'm like, yo, why y'all don't hit me up? And it was like, you married, son.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do what we do. Not and one of them was like, I don't want you out there doing what I do. I'm
yeah,
I'm single, you married. And I used to always feel like, damn, yo, y'all niggas are slighting the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
hmm
hit me up sometimes. Sometimes I want to get out too. And they're like, nah, when we get out, you don't want to be out with us.
yeah,
Like, preserve your marriage. So,
yeah. See,
you
like
know,
me
so
with my homegirl, it's not even that like I want her to be outside doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't ever want her husband to feel like I'm coming in between their marriage and I'm trying to take all her
mhm.
time. You know what I'm saying? So, it's really about that I do respect that she's married. But yeah, so I have
Yeah.
some other red flags. I feel like some other major red flags are somebody who is controlling and and when you see how someone acts when they get mad, those are huge red flags.
So someone who's controlling, that's a self-esteem issue for me.
Mhm.
If someone is constantly like, no, I want you right here next to me, don't move, I don't want you anywhere that I'm not, nah. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta get your self-esteem up, because if you think because I'm out of your sight somebody's gonna take me from you,
Right.
then you don't know your self-worth.
Mhm.
um
Or what do you
and
feel about like men controlling what women wear? How do you feel about that?
so to an
Insecurity?
extent, that's not always insecurity, that's sometimes just a respect situation.
I
um
understand.
if a guy's like, nah, you're not gonna walk out of here and that, because you're a reflection of me when you walk out the house,
Mhm.
that's something different. But if he pretty much tries to dress a woman and tell, okay, you're going to wear this,
Yeah.
it, I'm sure when you met her, she wasn't dressed the way that you wanted her to be.
Like
Otherwise,
a
you wouldn't
nun.
have to buy her clothes.
Yeah.
Um, so I do like a woman to pretty much enjoy herself and enjoy how she looked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had women who tried to make me over.
Really?
Nah, yeah, yeah.
Like style
Oh,
wise?
yeah, style wise, and I'm like, nah, I am who I am,
I
and
do. I understand that.
because it's way too often that women are trying to make a guy, they have a vision in their head, and instead of
Mhm.
them finding a guy that meets that vision, they try to find a guy and make that vision.
Trying to
And
build
that's
a
a red
nigga.
flag for me. Yeah, this ain't no damn build a bear. No saying. I'm, I am who the fuck
Yeah.
I am.
I mean, I understand what you're saying because you're like, I like what I like, but I see a different side where it's like maybe they're just trying, maybe they might be better at styling and stuff and be like, no, babe, I think this would go better. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I could say about my older sister, she's really good with like styling. So I feel like regardless, like she can always help somebody boost what they wear. Um,
Um, I've gone through phases in my life. So I was a straight up thug dude from New York. Shorts and
Mm.
Timberlands was me in the summertime. Um,
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah, I went to Miami Beach and had on shorts and Timberlands walking on the beach.
Yeah.
But and I've had women say, "Well, you shouldn't dress like that. Like you don't present well that way." And I'm like, "Well, why are you with me if I don't
Mhm.
present well? Because when I met you, this
Mhm.
is how I was. You know, it wasn't like I put up an air like I was walking around in a suit and tie. Now there was a time when I switched over to the suit and tie because you know you got to
Mhm.
grow up, you got to be a grown man,
Mhm.
and but they would always try to take it further. Like that's
Yeah.
all you should wear. You should always be in this. No, okay, that's me when I go to work or when I go to a
Yeah.
business meeting. That's me. But when I go back to the hood, I'm back in my shorts and Timberlands or my jeans and Tims.
Yeah.
Um, and like now, I have found somebody styled me now, and I
Mhm.
found that I really like the style. Like I've never owned Jordans before last year. Never owned
Okay.
a pair of Jordans. Um, And my lady was like, "You never owned Jordans," and then she bought me my first pair, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Now I'm addicted to fucking Jordans, and I
Yeah.
can't stop buying them. But it's something that I ended up liking, not her trying to make me over.
Right. I
Um,
understand. Angie said her boyfriend made her dress a lot better because he dresses well. And she said he didn't make her, but I was like, damn, let me step it up. So
and
that's how I feel.
that's different. That's when a
Yeah.
so when a guy does something to better his woman,
Mhm.
and it's not forced.
Yeah.
Like if he makes a suggestion and she goes, "Yeah, well, you know what? I like that." And
Yeah.
she starts wearing it and it makes her better, that's beautiful. You know, that's a
Yeah.
beautiful
But I,
situation.
I feel like when I feel I've seen women do it for men too though. Like I know
Yeah.
somebody who, you know, they boyfriend, he was a good guy. And that's the thing, he was good in all aspects, you know what I'm saying? He just needed a little bit of help with his styling. And they helped him, you know, learn how to style himself better. You know, not necessarily like suit and tie type of thing, but you know, I feel like sometimes you can learn from your partner how to dress a little better. Ain't nothing because just like you said, it's a representation of you. You know what I'm saying? So if you going out looking your best and say you got your best fit on, y'all going to dinner, and your partner got some sweatpants on, you know, you got to know when to dress for the occasion. You know, so
Now that's something different, dressing for the occasion.
yeah,
Um, and I've been out with couples where the woman is like dressed to the fucking T, and the dude
mm,
has got on like some sneakers and some jeans.
yeah,
You saw what she was putting on. You knew what the
right,
environment was gonna be like.
yeah,
Have that suit in the closet for that special moment or the
yeah,
shirt and tie.
yeah,
Um, it's just when it comes to bettering somebody, it
yeah.
comes across differently. See, my sister said one day I looked like his homeboy. I've never gotten over that. I've never forgotten that.
Yeah.
Like one of my biggest things for
Mm.
women is matching bra and panties. If
Really?
yeah,
Yeah,
ladies,
y'all
for
have
every
y'all
lady on
expectations.
here, nah, for every lady on here, matching bra and panties, match your bra and
I hope
panties.
you buying your girl matching bra and panties every day.
Hell yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah. If I
Okay.
gotta buy her
I'm
10 bras,
sorry.
10 panties, and throw out all the mismatch shit, I'll do that. But matching bra and panties, ladies,
Y'all expectations for us is too damn high. Okay.
that's not a high expectation. That's real.
Look, Angie said you ain't getting that over here. Do you know how expensive that is? That's it. Bras are expensive as fuck. Okay. And then first of all, the main thing when you finding a bra is to make sure that motherfucker comfortable. That's the first thing. You don't give a shit about how that motherfucker look. And y'all don't know our struggle. So
Matching is
I,
easier
I, I
said
feel
than
you.
done. Ladies, all right, now I'm about to get on my soapbox, ladies. First of all, Angie, I've never met you. You my peoples, and the only way it's gonna be really hard for a woman to match her bra and panties is if she has big titties. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to shop for bras or whatever. Start at the bra, then buy the panties, and match it that way.
It is so
Nice.
unnecessary. Now I'm
It's
saying if
not.
y'all that is fucking unnecessary and it's not realistic. Fuck out of here. I would love for you to be in a woman's shoes for one fucking day. Well, matter of fact, we're gonna give you a week. Let me start. Let me see you have a week's worth of matching bra and panties. Um, but no, like that's unnecessary. Now, if you like try to be sexy for your man to have like some sexy lingerie, okay, that's cool. But
No, it's not. It's whenever you get dressed. First of all, whenever you get dressed,
no, he is tripping. I need everybody to tell this man he is
fellas, where y'all
tripping.
at? Fellas, where y'all at? I need y'all to
No,
help me on this one. It is
you are
such a beautiful
tripping.
thing when a woman puts on a matching bra and panties, and you watching her get dressed, and you like,
Absolutely not.
yeah. Hey,
No,
Bridget, let's see because
his
it's
ass
ass
is
geeking.
geeking. What? A bra and panties? Y'all better be grateful our damn toes is done. Like y'all, like come on now.
I would prefer your bra and panties match over your nails and your toenails. Honestly.
So you want some crusty feet up in your bed, but you
Oh
want
hell no no I ain't say
matching
crusty
bra and
feet.
panties.
I ain't say crusty feet. You still got to scrub them motherfuckers. However, um, if your bra and your panties match and your toenails and your fingernails don't, we cool. But don't go spend busted cuticles. No, none of that. But matching bra and panties, it just exudes class for me. You
Oh
know what I'm
wow.
saying? It
Okay.
just it just it just speaks to class for me. And I when oh, I was in my 20s, probably late 20s, and my manager at the time, she actually got on me because I used to
Mm.
wear like I would match my sweater with my Timberlands. So she was like, "Does your drawers and your socks match?" And I was like, "What? Like the fuck?" And she was like, "So if you don't match, that means you don't want your woman to match." And I was like, at that point, I was like, I don't give a fuck if she match or not. Fuck blue, black, I don't give a damn. And once we get to
Yeah.
that point, I ain't looking at that shit. She was like, yeah, you messing with bums. And I was like, oh. And me and her actually had a conversation, and she was like, nah, a woman's bra and panties should match. Now, I'm not saying that you got to go out and get the Victoria's Secrets um,
First of
bras
all,
and stuff.
most men don't give a fuck about their bra when y'all ready to have sex. They sling that motherfucker and,
Get
and,
rid of
and
that
keep it
dude.
pushing.
Get rid of
They
that
do
dude. He
not
ain't
give a fuck
shit.
about what the fuck
That
the bra look like. Now the
that
panties,
nigga
they might
ain't
be, they might,
shit.
they might want you to have some sexy panties on, but they don't give a fuck about their bra. They tossing that bitch to the
See,
side with the quickness, with the
that's a ain't
quickness.
shit nigga. That's
Yeah,
a
all right.
nigga.
Yeah, all
Get you a
right.
man. Get you a grown ass man who don't
Yeah,
want grown ass woman shit.
yeah, all right. They don't care about that.
I'm telling you. So those are the same dudes that if you walk into the room with a negligee on, they ain't paying no attention to that shit. Those are the
A
same
man will
dudes.
they will get excited over some lingerie, but they not gonna be like every day that motherfucking bra. That shit better match with them drawers. They not saying that shit. They don't
A
care.
matching bra and panties is a lingerie every day. That's the same thing. I get excited over that shit.
Who
Oh,
wearing
woo.
lingerie every day? Like, come on now, you
No,
talking
but
about
it's the
women.
same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like it's the equivalent of walking into the room with some lingerie. You get out the shower, you get all, you know what I'm saying, glistening and shit, and you walk out the bathroom. It's like bow. It's like oh, that's who I'm with right there. That's mine.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. Um. Mm.
Um,
Mm.
I'm telling you. So, ladies. As a matter of fact, I put a post on that shit on this is quite a few years ago. I put a post on that shit about on Facebook, and I was like, ladies, if you out right now and you doing this and that, and your bra and panties don't match, go home and change that shit. Like,
I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I'm sorry. No, I don't give a shit. Like I don't. I'm telling you, the bra is the least of my concern. Now, if I'm with a dude, I'm gonna make sure I have some nice panties on. Okay, like you know what I'm saying. But the bra, that shit is so unnecessary. We just all y'all should give a fuck is that bra is holding our shit up, and that's it. Okay. And when it's time to take that bitch off, and y'all ain't worried about it. Look, thank you, Angie. Like, how dare him try to come to us for this dumbass shit? Like, come
Yo,
on now.
I'm telling you, it changes the game when your bra and panties match. The game changes. As a matter of fact, you will feel better about yourself. I'm
We
telling
don't,
you.
dog. We don't give a fuck as long as this bra is comfortable for us. Like, it's already annoying wearing it. Like, we don't care about it matching with the panties.
How many cups do you have? I'm telling you, ladies, this is going to be me and my argument for all the ladies. And clearly, I don't have enough dudes in here to help me out. So where y'all at?
Cause they don't give a shit. That's why they not chiming in. Cause they like, oh, he on his own with this one.
Yeah, they left me fucking high and dry. Ladies, do that. Do that. Like, and I'm not telling you, it don't have to be expensive bra and panties. And ladies, I know when your cup size gets to a certain level, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Bras are expensive. I bought
Yeah, they're very expensive.
yeah, I think I have lost this one, Ray. Although, hopefully, I can change one woman's mind on this whole chat. One woman's mind.
You ain't changed your mind. Let me tell you that.
Ladies, try for your man. Try buy one set. One set. I tell you what, if you go
Get
to
used to that one set.
but you'll see his reaction, and then it's like, oh shit. Um, if you go to, and I know because I buy bra and panties, like I do with I'm not gonna tell you to do something if I ain't gonna do it for you. Go on Amazon and you can match or night Adore Me.
Don,
There
you
you go.
talk okay.
Adore
Women that
Me.
have a
Adore Me. Yes, Adore Me will hook you up. Match the bra and the panties. As a matter of fact, once you pick out the bra, it gives you the panties that'll go with it.
these bras comfortable.
Yeah, they come. Well, I've never worn them, so I don't know. So, but
Okay.
I've never seen a woman uncomfortable with
Yeah,
them. So,
but I'm just saying, like, I feel like most. I'm not gonna say all, but like some of these bras, they not even comfortable. They got your titties falling out. You gotta keep adjusting them. Like,
yo, the chat is going crazy. I would love to not wear a bra. Yeah, no. Um,
yeah. Thank you, Angie. She said we gonna send Dawn the bill. We sure is.
I'm gonna send your man
I
that
hope you
bill
got a
too.
whole.
I'll put that shit back on your man. He gonna enjoy it.
And her man gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about that.
He gonna be like, nigga, that's on you. I don't give a shit.
For real. I don't care about that.
Yo, we gonna do a poll online for the guys. Does it matter if your woman has a matching bra and panties?
They is not gonna give a fuck. I bet you. Oh my goodness.
we gonna
Oh my
find
God.
out. We
Okay.
gonna find the hell out.
Okay, darn. Okay.
We at Walmart with it, Don. No, not Walmart. No, Walmart. No.
I go to JC Penney.
Okay, JC Penney got matching bra and panties. You
Yeah, they
can,
do. They got good quality bras.
yeah, there you go. And you buy the bra first because you know what I'm saying. Some of y'all are well endowed up top.
I really do not care. I
Try
me
it.
some good bras.
All
Matter
right.
of fact,
So
even if the bras ain't the colors that I want, I just get a bra because I'm like, oh, this is comfortable. It fits. It's holding that shit up. I don't give a fuck what color this motherfucker is. But sometimes you do. It does matter what color because it depends on like what type of shirt you wearing. Other than that, I don't care what panties go with it. It don't matter to me. It could be
here
it could
we
be
go with this
a tan
argument.
bra with some bright pink underwear. I don't care.
So here's a question. What was it? Y'all buy the matching set or leave me alone. Okay. I'm with that. Question, ladies. Okay, question for the ladies who are single and for the ones who are in a relationship.
Go ahead.
First date, of course, you ain't expecting no guy to see nothing. He ain't seeing your bra and panties, so it don't fucking matter. Second date, maybe not. Okay. Third date, y'all getting ready to get it in. Y'all wearing y'all sexy or not?
Of course you wearing sexy. If you plan on doing something with a man, you gonna wear something sexy, but
Be sexy every day then, damn it.
no, for what?
It's
If
the
nobody
same.
gonna see it.
No. No, okay, so here's how I feel about that. Now that guy, the first time that guy saw you, you was in your sexy. You had on your pretty bra and your pretty panties, and then after that, what he gonna see you in matching shit or non matching shit?
Give a shit. Look, you want me to keep it 100?
100.
Like, I will wear some fucking granny panties on a fucking day-to-day basis unless I'm meeting up with a nigga knowing I'm having sex. Then I wear a fucking thong. I don't give a fuck. Like,
No,
yes, I
no,
I do not care. Like, y'all don't understand. Let me see y'all walk around with a fucking string up y'all ass 24/7.
no, and no,
Let me see
but
y'all with an uncomfortable bra. Oh, ladies, stop fucking playing. Stop playing.
so I'm not saying that you got to wear a thong every day. I ain't saying that. Find some shit that's comfortable for you. I've never had a thong on, so I don't know how fucking comfortable that shit is walking around all day. I ain't saying you gotta wear a
Uncomfortable.
thong.
It's uncomfortable as shit.
So what about some nice lace boy shorts type shit?
Lace boy shorts, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the
Boom,
day,
match the bra with that. Boom, there we go.
look, even Angie said, "Sports bra me, please." Me too. Like the hell.
Oh shit, another sports bra person. Oh shit.
I'm sorry. Like I think that's the one thing y'all men don't have to walk around with a string up y'all ass, and y'all don't have to walk around with an uncomfortable wire bra just to hold your titties up. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is mad uncomfortable, and like I just feel like y'all as men, okay, you might like it, but y'all can't tell us what we do with our bodies when y'all don't have our body parts. You can't do
You're
it.
right. However, we do. Men are visual. Men go
Hmm.
off of what they see,
Yes, but
and
that's what I'm saying. Like if I know that I'm meeting up with, thank you, Angie, because them black boxers need to be expired. The hell, throw them in the trash. We like briefs over here. We like briefs. No
okay,
boxers, briefs,
ladies, since y'all so lively in the chat,
briefs
and I love
only.
this shit. What do you like to see your man in? Boxer briefs or boxers?
I've been saying that for 10 plus years. Briefs.
Boxer briefs?
Hmm.
Not briefs, but boxer briefs, right?
Boxer briefs, yeah, not the
Oh,
whitey
okay.
tighty
Not
ones.
no damn
No,
tighty whities.
no, no,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no. Boxer briefs, yeah, but
Whew.
not no loose ass, soggy ass, fucking just boxers, like plaid boxers. What Angie talking about? Absolutely the fuck not.
Here this one go. I lost the damn comment. Naked.
Asia,
Uh,
Asia,
okay. Naked.
yeah.
Boxer briefs. Um, leave the undies off. Okay. Boxer briefs. Okay. Okay. So, and I actually had somebody who got on me about wearing boxer briefs one time, and I was just like, the fuck? Like, I'm doing this shit for you. Like, this shit ain't comfortable for fucking
Yeah.
me. I'm doing this shit for you.
Boxer briefs aren't comfortable.
Not all boxer briefs are comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that
Hmm.
shit hug the package a little too fucking tight. But you know, when you take it off and a woman can look at your package and they're like, yeah, I like that. Okay, there you go. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
ain't doing that shit for us. We doing that shit for y'all.
Asia, Asia said, "I need y'all to have hoochie daddies underneath them pants." She said, "I don't like no
No,
parachute ass man drawers." No, for real though. Like
no hoochie
them
daddy
fucking
anything.
them saggy, soggy ass boxers. Absolutely not. Ill. Like I don't know what it is about them. Them bitches is such a turn off. But yeah, we gonna tell y'all what we like to see since y'all want us to be in matching brawling panties.
If y'all don't tell us, then we won't do it. If y'all don't let us know,
And she
it
said
gives
it gives
it gives
jail.
jail.
Absolutely. Like stop.
Yo, I love the
For
women
real though.
tonight.
For real. Oh, y'all funny as shit.
Those hoochie daddy
Mm-mm.
shorts hit. No, they don't. They don't hit nothing. They they
They
they
do.
they don't hit
Yeah, they
nothing.
do. I like
No.
them hoochie
Mm-mm.
daddy shorts.
Really?
Yeah.
I was
Mhm.
in Miami and I was down there with like some guys, well, one of my homeboy and some girls, And they was sitting there yelling across the street. There's some dude in some hoochie daddy shorts, and I was like, "You'll never fucking catch me in no shit like that.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
fucking never."
you got have some nice legs though, like you know. But yeah, hoochie daddy shorts, I like them.
First of all, hoochie daddy shorts don't go well with Timberlands, so you'll never see me in them.
No, I mean, it depends on what you wear, but
Yo, y'all ladies are wild. Oh my god, where's my
Asia said,
dudes at?
Asia said, I don't like no dingy ass wife beating either. That motherfucker need to
Nah,
be white or and tight. Hello,
crisp. If you gonna wear a wife beater, that shit gotta be crisp. Either
yeah,
it's
dude.
brand new or bleached. Um,
Mm-hmm.
why your wife beater so long? So wife beaters are supposed to be kind of snug to the body. You're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be tight to the body. You're supposed to show off your physique, so to speak. Now me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got front. You know what I'm saying? My belly ain't what I would like it to be. But, you know, I could put on a white beater and, you know, flex a little bit.
Yeah,
Y'all ladies are wild.
yeah. So what other red flags we gonna talk? Let's talk about. Let's okay. Even though it's ladies in here, let's talk about women who use men for like free meals and getting money out of men. Let's talk about that.
Yo.
Because we got some independent women in the comments, so we already know we're not speaking on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we talking about the ones that be like, oh yeah, I just need a free meal. I just got a free meal out of him. Like, you know, I feel like that's a huge red flag.
Yeah, that's a huge red flag. And I love all you ladies, and I think that if a guy's trying to get at you, yes, he should take you out to dinner or someplace nice
Hmm.
to really court you correctly. I'm
Yeah.
all for that. I believe in it. It's real. However, ladies, if you don't like the guy and you know within what is it the first 15 seconds whether or not you really like him,
Right.
if you don't like him, don't go get the meal.
Exactly. I had a friend that like wanted me to go on a date with someone. I'm like, no, I'm not really feeling them. She like, it's a free meal. I said, girl, I could buy myself a free meal any day. Like, if I'm gonna buy
Exactly.
myself any day, I'm gonna buy me some food, okay? Like, that's one thing I will never hesitate to buy myself. So it's like, if I go out with a man, it's definitely not because I need a free meal, you know. But there was this influencer, he was online, I don't know, it was like a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago. And basically he was like dating this girl for a while. He took her on all these dates, and then she was on her way to come to his house, and he asked her could she stop and get him something to eat, and she was like, oh, that's gonna take me out my feminine energy, to stop and get him something to eat. And I feel like that's very selfish, you know. Like, I feel like if a man is taking you out to eat, why can't you buy him something or ask him like, you need anything from the gas station, or you know what I'm saying, like something small, like a small gesture, you know. So yeah, I feel like that's a huge red flag. Or how about this, like a woman hitting around like, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bill this Monday or something like that. Like, you know, when you just started dating somebody, I feel like those is like red flags, you know.
So I'm like this. I'll take a woman out to eat. Um, whether I expected to go someplace further or not, you know,
Hmm.
you sit down and you have a conversation over a good meal. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But if you start getting to the point where it's like, where we going to eat at? I don't know where you paying for. Like, if one thing that one huge green flag for me is if
Hmm.
I take a woman out to eat the first time, maybe even I'll take her out eat the second time, and I'm paying
Hmm.
both times, and she says, so the next one's on me. That's a
Hmm.
green flag. That's
Yeah.
somebody who is like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to get in your pockets. I want to let you know it's a give and take thing.
Hmm.
Um, but there's a lot of women who, one, and this has been huge on social media, where a guy takes you to.
Yeah.
Why should a guy take you to fucking Ruth Chris, Black, what is it, Black Swan, or
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
it's a first date. You know what I'm saying? It's all about where can we go so that the atmosphere is right and we can sit there and just vibe together. I
Right.
don't give a fuck if the meal costs $50 or $150. I'm not a foodie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not into food like that. So
Yeah.
me spending $400 on a meal, first of all, I'm gonna be fucking angry the whole night after that. We
Yeah.
not gonna have no good conversation. I'm like, I just spent $400 on a damn meal. I got bills to pay.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of women have been online like, oh, I remember seeing on social media, oh, he took me to Cheesecake Factory. Shit, did you eat? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Or did
Did
you just be
y'all?
like,
But besides that, did y'all accomplish the goal of getting to know each other more? Because that's the reason why y'all
right?
went out in the first place. You know, are you worried about what type of food is going you eating, or are you worried about the conversation, like the chemistry between y'all? You know, so what's the real reason that you wanted that date? You know, I
And
think I think it's ridiculous women that expect these fancy ass fucking meals the first, second date. Like now, if y'all exclusive, it's your birthday or something like that. Okay,
there
you
you
know,
go.
y'all might want to go to a nicer restaurant. But to sit here and have this high expectation, you know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy. You know, I feel like let it be a place. You know, y'all can like because like a lot of people, some people like want to go on first dates just to get coffee and stuff, like short, just to see like okay.
There
You
you
know,
go.
can we mesh well to even take it further to have a nice dinner? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like nothing is wrong with that. I feel like and dates can come in so many different forms. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he planned a picnic? You know what I'm saying? Or y'all go get a smoothie or something. Like, you know, I don't feel like everything needs to be an exquisite dinner. You know, I feel like as long as a man is putting in effort, you know, how can you knock that?
Like honestly,
Like,
ladies, and since it seems like it's just me and the ladies tonight, and that's cool. I can rock with that. The best first date with a guy is someplace quaint. It doesn't have to be at night. You can go during
mm-hmm.
the daytime, go have lunch, someplace simple, and just get to know each other. Because
Yeah.
if you in a place like, for example, Black Swan, I've been there one time. I won't go again. Um, but if you in a place like that and it's loud and it's a lot of the atmosphere is just loud, how
Right.
are y'all really getting to know each other? You know,
Yeah.
the object of a first date is to find out who you dealing with. You know, get all
Yeah.
of the things out on the table. Ask the questions that you want to ask.
Yeah.
Do you have kids? Do you take care of your kids?
Right.
Um, you know, those are the things that, and the problem is with a lot of relationships that I have found is you try to skip past all of the important questions, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just how you gonna take care of me. He could take care of
Right.
you real well. He could spend all the money he want on you, but he treats you like shit.
Right.
You ain't asked none of the important questions. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever
Right.
cheated? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How do you feel about cheating? You're not asking any of the important questions. All you wondering is, can he take me out to eat? Sure, he can take you out to eat every week. And when he's not taking you out to eat, he's fucking your best friend. So
Yep.
find out the important shit. Stop worrying about where the hell you eating at.
Yeah.
Um, and that's for every lady who watches this now or watches this in the future. Ask the important questions. Don't I don't give a fuck if a woman pulls out a list of questions on me. Let's talk about it. Because I'd rather you
Right.
get to know who I am. If we plan on moving forward, let's cut the bullshit today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's cut it
Yep.
all today. Let's say, you know what? I, I like a woman in matching bra and panties, and you might be like, fuck that. I'm not never put on a matching bra and panties. All right, well maybe we shouldn't be together.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
that's not what we about.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, where a person takes you for a first date is so low on the importance totem pole.
It's not because it's like you have men out here that not even trying to plan dates, you know. And to me, that's another red flag. Like a man's approach. You know, if a man like, oh, when can I see you? I'm trying to chill with you. You're not planning a date. You know what I'm saying? So in this world, like you have to appreciate a real man who plans a date, whether it's at Cheesecake Factory, you know what I'm saying, wherever. Because a lot of these men don't even understand that there needs to be a date, you know? So it's like how can you be that ungrateful, you know?
Like, I will be honest, right? This is my honesty moment. I mean, y'all done chopped me up tonight, so I might as well be honest. Um, there was a time where, because I'm not from here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from
Mhm.
Maryland, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what restaurants are hot and what has good food or whatever. Me, I'm not a
Yeah.
foodie, you know what I'm saying? For me, Old Charlie's or damn Cheesecake Factory is fine for me.
Yeah.
And when I was taking a young lady out, first date, I looked at my homie because he does that shit. He goes out all the
Mhm.
time. He is a foodie. And I was like, yo, it's a
Mhm.
good spot so I could take her and really have a conversation, eat well, you know what I'm saying, some good food.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he told me where. Now, that was the most planning that I had ever done on the first date.
Yeah.
Because I was interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted
Mhm.
to not impress. I wasn't looking to impress her. But I wanted to take her someplace where, yeah, just plan a date. And that wasn't me before. Like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And when I wanted to really impress somebody with the fact that I want to sit down, have a conversation with you, get to know you over a good meal.
Yeah.
I looked at somebody who did it all the time. Um, yeah, that what you doing shit. Yeah, that shit's garbage. What you
Yeah.
doing every 15, 20 minutes or every day. I was doing the same thing I was doing yesterday, waiting for you to plan a date. That's what the hell they say,
Right.
guys. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And don't stand me up on no date neither, because you really getting next out.
Ah, no.
I got stood up before.
I got stood up once, but met a really interesting woman while I was stood up, so I was good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Okay.
date,
Mhm.
the night turned out good, but um, yeah, don't stand nobody up if you can't make it. You know what well before it's time to meet up that you can't make it. If something
Yeah.
happens to come up, um,
Right.
reach out to them, let them know. But it's rare that one situation comes up, that emergency, and you got to be like, nah, I can't be there.
Right.
So, ladies
Yeah.
in the chat, ladies, give us some of y'all red flags. What are y'all first date red flags? When you first having the first dating somebody, and you go out on a date, what's some red flags that just pop out on y'all? Because y'all are mouthy tonight, so I want to talk to y'all.
Asia said getting stood up is basically saying that you want to fight. For real. That's how I
Damn.
feel.
All right, Asia the boxer. Um,
Hmm. No, for real though. Like, don't waste my time. Like, yes.
that's
Oh
one.
my goodness. Hello.
That's one.
Like, I was on a date one time, and that's all. The guy was on his phone, or the game was playing, and all he was doing was watching the game. He wasn't initiating the conversation. It was me asking all the questions. It was like so annoying.
Yeah, that's a red flag. I think on both sides of the table, the
Yeah.
guy side or the woman side. First date for me, I put my phone face down. I don't want to see what's going
Right.
on in it. I need to focus on who I got across the table from me.
Right.
So,
Right. We
yeah,
not scrolling
right.
on social media. Yeah. None of that.
None of that shit's important. Nothing. None of that shit's important. I don't give a fuck what's
So funny. She
oversharing
said,
because we on the first date and you tell me you have court covered up. Nah, that's important. That's important shit.
"Yeah,
A,
but that's too much."
that's important shit. Like, what's your court case for? There's some follow up questions behind that shit. Like,
Yeah.
what you going to court for? Is it child support? Is it you caught a
Yeah.
body? Like, that's some important shit.
Yeah. No, oversharing is definitely like too much.
Let's see. I thought you were a nice young man. I guess you lied.
Hmm.
But you know what? On that first date, when you open up that conversation, those lies will start slipping out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's better than shit start slipping out on the first date than 3 years into a relationship. So,
Yeah.
by all means, like ask the questions.
Yeah.
Um, what else? What else? What else, ladies? Are y'all y'all red flag? Because y'all done tore me up tonight. But y'all all getting ready to go out and buy matching bra and panties, though. I know that.
Who buying it, y'all? We sending Dawn the invoice. Cause stop playing.
Y'all all buying matching bra and panties going forward. Since y'all
Oh,
done
she
beat
said
me up,
watching me in the house. Yes, that is huge. Yes. Oh my goodness, Angie, you hit the nail on the head. If a man pulls off before you safely get in the house, sir,
he
go
don't
the
give a
fuck to
shit
hell.
about you.
Go to
He don't
hell.
give a
I'm
shit
telling you.
about you.
Yes. Yes.
Every guy who watches this show, because clearly the guys ain't in the damn show with me tonight. Any guy who watches this show, let me tell you, you watch her walk into the house for two reasons. One, you want to make sure that she gets in there safe. Two, you are the last person that saw her alive. If anything happens to her, you the
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking suspect. Make
Right.
sure she gets in the house, turns on the light,
Yeah.
and texts you that everything is okay. Fuck that shit.
Oh my God. If someone don't make sure I get in the house safe, like it's a hell no.
Yo, I love you, ladies. Y'all are my peoples. I fucks with y'all. I'll be on the hot seat if that's what it takes. But y'all have good conversation for the
Yeah.
show. Um, yes,
Don't
it's
watching
like
too
coming
much true
courtesy.
crime. I watch true crime too.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's every single time I've dropped, not even just a lady off. If I drop one of my homies off, yo,
Hmm.
when you get in the house, turn on the light. Let me make sure everything's good. I'll pull up
Right.
then. If it's one of my homies, do I need to run in there behind you with the burner? No, sir. Do I need to make sure you good? Nah, that is such. Or ladies, if a
Yeah.
guy comes to pick you up and he just beeps the horn for you to come outside, red flag, ladies.
Yeah.
He ain't got no damn respect for you. Come to the damn door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same thing I expect for
Same if you go
somebody.
to sorry, same if you go to his apartment. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "Oh, just come out." No, come the fuck outside and come get me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Walk me in.
anything.
Not
Yeah,
walk me in, but
anything.
walk the lady in. Yeah.
Yeah, like anything can happen from the parking lot to your door. Like care about my safety. Like Angie said, visible hygiene issues. Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Visible hygiene. Damn.
Yeah, I
How
guess
bad a
like
nigga gotta be to be visible?
yeah, I mean, but it's like, what if they teeth, like if they got stuff gunk in their teeth or something like that? Like, no, it's a no.
Yeah, yeah. Ladies understand that yuck mouth dude gotta look
Oh,
down on you.
Angie said dirty
Uh,
nails. Oh, sorry.
yeah, dirty. So
Yeah.
and so I'm a person that I put grease in my hair, and if my hair itch and I scratch it, I see the grease get under my nail. I have to clean that shit. Like I
Yeah.
have to. I keep a nail file, a nail clipper, and, in my car with me. So if I'm
Mhm.
driving, I look at my nails. Oh shit, I gotta clean these. And then if I get
Yeah.
somewhere, I wash my hands, scrub them nails out.
Right.
That's the same nails that gotta touch you, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When he puts his hands down in your pants, that's them same dirty nails. Um, there you go. That's what I was just saying. You gotta use the same nails to insert inside of you. This might be hating, and guys might say the same thing about me, but we go out, but too many damn people. It's not a red flag if you know a lot of people. I'm not from this city, so I'm probably not gonna know a lot of people. However, if you're from here and you know a lot of people, it's what you do when you interact with other people, and I'm standing there.
Mhm.
So if I'm standing there and you interacting with a bunch of dudes and I'm just standing there watching, and you ain't introduced me not one time to any of these dudes, yeah, you probably want to be single. Go link
Sure.
up with those dudes. Um, roll a smoke and try oral like yeah, yeah. Um, dental is a big thing for me. It's big for me.
Yeah, bad.
Um,
Angie said bad breath.
oh shit, bad breath on a woman is a definite no for me.
Yeah.
No, hell no. If you got a bad tooth or something, and that shit happens for people, you better walk around with some peppermints or some shit, some
Yeah.
Banaka and spray
Keep
in your
some
mouth.
I keep Listerine in my car, like a mini bottle of Listerine. Always keep gum on me. Like I don't know. I just feel like your breath can't be you can't be in people's face and your breath is fucking stinking. Absolutely not.
Yeah, nah, you can't. You can't do that shit. And I smoke cigarettes, so I keep candy, gum, something around me.
Yeah.
Pop that shit in my mouth. Um,
But it's crazy because I feel like some people who breath be fucking rocking, it's like they don't even know. Or like they can't smell it. Cause that
it's
should
like
be the worst.
they are oblivious to that shit. And their
Yeah.
nose is the closest thing to their mouth, and they're oblivious to the fact that their shit is rocking. Let me see, flossing. That's a woman thing, though. It should be a human thing. Okay. Let's see. That's an issue for me. I'm still working on. I get caught up in the combo fast, as y'all see. I gotta be behind me. I'm terrible. Um,
Angie said, "Put the fugs down, Dawn."
yo, I rocks with y'all. I rocks with the ladies tonight. I could not get. I only have one dude on here with me tonight, and he bounced. I don't know where the
Hmm.
hell Deontay went, but
He left after you started talking about that matching bra and panty shit. He like, nah, I'm leaving.
well, then he should have left. Damn it, because he needs to be a real man about his shit. Um,
Yeah.
Yo, brown Listerine is fucking. That is straight antibiotic, and it should not be consumed in anybody's mouth. That shit is fucking harsh.
I
Um,
used the purple one.
yeah, there you go, Ray. That shit is 151. Yeah, big facts. That is the most harshest damn mouthwash that you can use,
Yeah.
and it does kill the germs in your mouth, and it'll probably kill the germs on your toilet and on your sink. That shit is harsh.
Yeah.
Um, Ladies, what's another red flag? I know we done went over time, and that's cool because I rocks with this. Red flag, dating red flags honestly got more attention than sexual red flags, which is odd. Which is odd, but it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I
I
feel like
mean,
it's something we gotta talk about.
yeah, dating red flags are important because these are another red flags that we ignore
Hmm.
as a people. We just ignore shit like that. Um,
Yeah.
we will sit there and we'll be like, you know what? He said this or she said this, but yo, y'all are wildin'.
Angie gonna say not liking my cat. Oh my goodness. I'm not a cat person. I'm not gonna lie.
So
Don't hate me, Angie.
I'm not an animal person, period. But if you got an animal, no saying I'll embrace your animal because I know for some people your animal's like your child.
Yeah.
But
I'm allergic to cats. And I've always been since I was young. I guess pet dander, but
um, but just because sometimes you don't even get to the sex part. Who this? Oh, Asia. Um, it's it's finding those things that we don't talk about, and then we wonder why our relationships aren't working. um, your relationship is only going to work as far as the questions that you ask or the information that you gather.
Yeah.
Um, if we're not having those open conversations, then you can't wonder why you've been in six relationships in a year. Oh, and I love the woman that says, I met my king 4 times in a year. What you playing spades? You only gonna get one king. No saying like
Right.
you can't keep meeting your king.
Yeah.
Um, who's understanding? You really have to open up the lines of communication, and we don't. Our our courting process for Black people is kind of long, and it's not. Just, I won't even just say Black people. Inner city folk. I won't even just say Black people. Black people who or people who just grew up in a certain type of environment, we think that everything is supposed to be automatically okay because we want it to be.
Hmm.
And that shit ain't the fact. Like, not everybody you meet is your one and only, your forever person.
Yeah.
Find out if y'all connect. And if y'all don't, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with him. Y'all just don't fucking connect.
Yeah. But I also think, I'm an advocate. I'm waiting to have sex. But I think that's why you should. But no, that's why I don't think you should rush into having sex with someone because it's like, what if y'all are not compatible, but y'all already had sex, but y'all enjoyed the sex and now y'all just fucking and y'all know y'all not no good for each other and it's no fucking future, so I feel like that's why you gotta put sex to the side and begin. I'm not saying don't ever have sex. I'm saying like don't rush into having sex with someone that you just meet because how do you even know that you really like this person? But now you like, oh, the dick good, and you just staying because you like the dick, and not because he's a good man.
So learn to distinguish the difference between sex and the relationship. Because it's not always one and the
Yes,
same.
but people shouldn't have sex with people that they're not compatible with. If it's not going nowhere, why? Because that is a bond that is so hard to break. Once you start having some good sex with somebody, it don't matter how toxic they are. It don't matter the fucked up ass shit that they doing. You literally putting all of that shit to the side in your mind just because the dick is good or the pussy is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like get to know this person, see if you really like them. Then take it there with them.
So I'm gonna go on both sides of the coin on that one, Bridget.
Okay, go ahead.
So on one side of the coin, you're right. Sex is really a big connection, um, and um, once you have sex with somebody, you are creating a connection. Either it
Mm-hmm.
be emotional, physical connection, or whatever. That's one side of the coin, and you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
ladies, for that reason,
We talking about men too.
hold on. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We ain't no
yeah.
double standard.
Nah, yeah, guys. You'll get caught up. You'll get caught up in some good sex, and yo, a lot of good sex is connected to crazy women. So take a pause and find out that's the crazy woman you want to be with. Um, but also at the same time, don't that whole oh, I'm gonna wait 3 months before we have sex. You be into a relationship for 3 months with some bad sex.
I mean, I would never say okay, and I can agree with you. I can agree with you because I don't see how some people, like I know somebody, one of my clients, honestly, she was like, "I'm gonna stay celibate until I'm married." I'm like, I could absolutely not do that because I need to know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not saying
Shit.
3 months. And I'm not gonna put a timeline on it, but I don't feel like it should be something rushed. I mean, how long do it take for you to be like? I feel like just like you said, within 15 minutes if you feeling somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll know within a few dates, like, does this person have good morals? Or is that what they're telling you that they have good morals? To where it's like, okay, as y'all keep dating, you'll be more vulnerable with them where you could let your guard down and Get to know them, see like, okay, I do see a future with them. Okay, and then y'all could go there, you know. But I don't feel like first night, like, oh, let's fucking you barely know this person, like, you know, no.
So my theory on
Stop fucking for
relationships,
fun. Fuck with a purpose,
well,
y'all. I love y'all.
well,
Go ahead.
no, fuck it, fucking is fun. And you should fuck for the purpose of fun.
Shut the fuck
But
up. You get on my fucking nerves.
I know I do. So for every, you're never gonna find out who the real person is for the first 6 months. You're not. The
Yeah.
representatives today are the fucking best representatives. These are Johnny Cochran's in this
Hmm.
motherfucker. Like these
Yeah.
motherfuckers represent people and make you think that, oh my god, I found the one. Don't hold off on sex for that. Because here's the thing. Once you have sex with them, the real person kind of come out. Because now they feel like they
Yeah.
got you.
But that's not no reason that you don't have sex. Just be like, all right, now I'm gonna see how toxic this bitch really is.
Look,
Let me
look,
see
let's
how
see how
toxic
this
this
shit.
bitch really
Let's
is.
get this shit out the way. Like
No.
I was on a first date, right, one time, and we was really fuck with the purpose. Yeah, the purpose is enjoyment, Ange.
Beside me, okay.
So I was on a first date, right, and we were both feeling each other. Both the conversation, the vibe was right, and the sexual chemistry was there.
Mhm.
And even though I was like, yo, I'm ready to get at this, I didn't push. I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm cool either way. And she was really on some, as much as I want to go there, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And I walked away from the first date thinking, as much as I wanted her, I respect where she came from, you know.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the fact that as she had some level of self control that, honest to God, that night I did not have. I'd have been like, fuck it, we got to get this shit in.
Yeah.
But I also was interested in getting to know the person. If a guy pressures you on that first date or even that second date, if it's all pressure, then that's all he wants.
Mhm.
Some guys are in love until they nut. Then they
True.
realize it was just lust, and that's just gone.
Yeah.
So, ladies, don't think that if you make a guy wait 3 months that you're gonna find out who he is. You won't. Until he gets
No, but
that
and
pussy, he will. He's never gonna show you who the fuck he is. That nigga's the perfect gentleman until he get that pussy.
well, well, y'all know what that means, y'all. Make him keep being the perfect gentleman. Fuck
If
it.
you make him wait too long, he gonna find somebody else. So get
Well,
the shit
that
out the
then
way.
that's all he cared about.
Well,
I'm not saying make a
true.
man. I'm not saying make a man wait crazy. I'm not even gonna put no time frame on it. But I'm just saying you have to be consistent. You have to be trying to get to know me, courting me. You know what I'm saying? And us saying that like we're compatible with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you don't want no kids or you don't want no more kids, but I want kids, we already know that that's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we fucking? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so I don't know. I just feel like, no, you don't wait forever, but you gotta see if y'all are compatible. If y'all,
So yeah, age, you and Bridget with this weight, but don't set a certain amount of time to wait to have sex.
no, but
Wait
I feel
for the
like
vibe to be right.
the vibe to be right to know that the chemistry is real.
Yeah,
That you're compatible with this person. Like, oh, I really do see myself with this person. They have good morals. I can see a future with this person. Okay.
I wish I could heart certain damn posts because some of y'all are just fucking on point with it. Yeah, definitely waiting until the chemistry is right, waiting until the vibe is right, um, waiting until you're comfortable with a person. That's like huge.
Yeah.
Um, but but don't put your heart into something that your body's not going to appreciate.
Hmm.
Is so now your heart's in it, and you love this person, and the sex is trash. Now what?
Yeah.
Now what we gonna do? Or you just gonna
I
enjoy
mean,
bad sex because your heart loves it? Nah, like
no.
it's a twofold thing. Like, you
No,
know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I get it. But I mean, I feel like to everybody, that's not a deal breaker for everybody.
What, bad sex?
Yes. I'm not saying it's not
Ladies,
for me.
chime in on this.
No. Okay, they listen. Majority people,
Mm.
it is a deal breaker. But some women who is tired of getting played by men, you don't know what they willing to be like. You know what? He's a good man. He's a provider. He loves me. He treats me well. Might just gotta find something that can work with them, but you don't know.
So, ladies, and I have some
I'm
very
not saying
boisterous ladies tonight. Bad sex but a good relationship, or
I'm
good
not
sex and a
saying it
bad
wouldn't be.
relationship. Which one would you rather?
Neither.
Neither. Okay, but neither one.
But I'm not saying it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me, because sometimes, sex is important, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know if every woman that they wouldn't settle for a guy regardless. Who knows?
Yo, we gonna continue this conversation. We done kept y'all all night, but we gonna continue this
Yes.
conversation. We gonna talk about the bad sex, good relationship or bad sex, or relationship and no sex. We gonna talk about all of that.
Yeah.
Good relationship, bad sex, because um, I can teach him what I like. Mm, not every guy, Ange. Not every guy. But we gonna chop that up. As a matter of fact, I'm about to put that right there on the trestle board, and we're gonna talk
Hmm.
about that. That's gonna
Yes.
be a whole show. Um,
Yes.
we appreciate y'all all chiming in.
Yes.
Bad sex is a non-negotiable. We appreciate y'all all. We gonna rock out. Until the next time. As a matter of fact, tune in next week. We're gonna talk about bad sex and good relationship, or race and single. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole show. We're gonna do a whole show on the difference between a good relationship and bad sex, or bad sex and a good relationship, and what would we rather deal with next time. But until next time, oh, I got great news for everybody. So everybody's busy, and sometimes you can't tune in and watch us, even though I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch our pretty ass faces. But we are going to be on. We have an audio podcast coming up within the next week. We're just waiting for the approval on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, and Pandora. Will be on all of those platforms, um, provided they don't think we too racy. Because Bridget and her mouth be a little, be a little reckless sometimes.
Okay.
But
It's okay.
if they cool with us, we're gonna be on all of the platforms within the next week, so you can actually go out to those platforms and search for the Threesome Show with
Yes.
Bridget and Don, and we'll be on all of those platforms. So
Yes.
until next time, yo, we got nothing but love for y'all.
Yep.
I'm Don. That's
I'm
Bridget,
Bridget.
and we
All right.
love y'all. Be
Love
easy,
y'all.
people.